Think about the person you have given the most to, not financially necessarily. Your time, your patience, your presence, your energy at the end of days when you had nothing left but somehow found something anyway. The person you showed up for consistently, repeatedly, without keeping score. Now think about the appreciation you received from that person. And notice something, it was not proportional. The people you have given the least to, the acquaintances, the colleagues, the people who received a fraction of what you gave your closest relationships, often treat you better, often express more gratitude for small things, often make you feel more seen in a single conversation than the person you have given everything to has made you feel in years. And you have spent a long time trying to understand why, telling yourself it is because the close relationship is more comfortable. That familiarity breeds a different kind of appreciation, that the people who need you most express it differently. But somewhere underneath those explanations is a simpler and more uncomfortable truth. The people who need you most have the least incentive to make you feel valued, not because they are evil, not because they do not care about you, but because of something that happens in every relationship when the giving becomes consistent enough to be expected. Here is what is actually happening. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation applied to relationships. It is the specific process by which the human brain, brilliantly designed for survival, adjusts its baseline response to anything that becomes consistent. The first time someone does something for you, you feel it fully. The gratitude is real. The appreciation is genuine. The recognition of what was given lands with weight. But the 10th time, the 50th time, the 100th time, your brain has recalibrated. What was once a gift has become the baseline, and you do not feel gratitude for the baseline. You only notice the baseline when it disappears, which means the people who receive your consistency, your reliability, your showing up no matter what, have neurologically adjusted to you, not because they stopped valuing you, because their brain stopped registering you as something above the expected. You became the floor, and nobody notices the floor until it is gone. But here is the second layer that makes this more complicated. The people who need you most are often people who are operating from a place of depletion themselves. They are consumed by their own pain, their own struggles, their own internal world that takes up most of their available attention. And a person who is consumed does not have much left for noticing what is being given to them. So your consistency gets absorbed into their survival. It becomes part of the infrastructure of their life, without ever being acknowledged as the gift it actually is. And you, who notices everything, who registers every small shift in energy, who feels the absence of appreciation the way other people feel physical discomfort, are left carrying both things, the giving and the invisibility of the giving, alone. So what do you do with this? Not stop giving. That is not who you are, and it is not a sustainable instruction. You will give anyway. The question is whether you give consciously or whether you give and then quietly resent the void where gratitude should be. Not lower your standards for how people treat you. You have tried that. It does not create peace. It creates a different kind of emptiness. One thing. You stop making appreciation the return on your investment. Not because you do not deserve it. You do. But because you have been measuring the value of your giving by how much it is acknowledged. And appreciation, real appreciation, kind that matches the weight of what you have given, is genuinely rare. Not because people are ungrateful by nature, because most people are too consumed by their own experience to fully register what is being offered to them until the moment it stops. Jim Rohn said, "Give without remembering, receive without forgetting." And I want to add something he never said. Give to people because of who you are, not because of who you hope they will become when they finally realize what they had. Because here is the truth about people who needed you most and never showed it. One day they will understand, not today, maybe not for years, but the day will come when the consistency you offered, the quiet, faithful showing up, the presence that was so reliable it became invisible, will be the thing they name when someone asks them about the person who changed their life. About the person who changed their life. You will not be there to hear it, but it will be said, and it will be true. Give because of who you are. The accounting always, eventually, corrects itself. If this is the kind of honest conversation you have been looking for, I make one of these every week. You know where to find me.